Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today's Tuesday, January the 18th, 2022. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Myndi Blizzard, Shenandoah Place, and Duane Brown. And so, without further ado, here is a birthday show, song for the three of you. Hey, Duane. Hey, Shenandoah. Hey, Mandy. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I'ma say you. You know, you're a 1 more year older today, so a happy birthday to you, I say. Hey, Mandy. Hey, Shenandoah. Hey, Duane. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Well, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday a day today. I said it's your happy birthday a day today. Yeah. All right. That being said, how about some Shinsho likes? Shinsho shout outs. That's right. How about Leony, Pedraza, Fernandez, Marianne Williams Briscoe, aka Mommy, and my Pokey pal, Amanda S. Little. Those are the Shinsho shout outs for today. Oh, whoops, those are out of order a little bit. Let's see if we can't fix that right here, right now. Well, that didn't work. Wake up, select, Leononi, select, Leone, Pedraza, Fernandez. Cut that. Press spacebar. Paste that. Select dependent. Delete that. Go to sleep. Okay, that's better now. Okie dokie. That being said, we're gonna jump on into the weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. St. Charles weather forecast is nice and cold. For those of you out there that like the warmer weather, uh, it's not that much warmer here. No, sir. Maybe 55. But 55 ain't too bad, don't you know? Don't you know? Got me a new furnace installed today, and boy, did they have fun. About dropped it out on their heads. That's what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of weather. Alrighty, anyway, here we go. Sunday. Let's see, Tuesday, January the 18th. That's today. We got sunshine out there and clouds mixed together. Highs around 55 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Overcast skies for later on tonight with low temperatures of 29 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. South to southwest winds with shifting winds to west to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. We're going to fix something else too before we get too far involved here, okay? The weather. The speaker is bleeding over a little bit, so how's that? Better? Nope. That's too much gone away. Hello. Hello, and how are you? Yes, I'm fine. Sounds like a plan. Actually, tomorrow's range of motion day, which is more difficult, but either way, we can do it. Probably 9:30, maybe. Your first person on your list. All righty then. All right, you have a blessed day. All right, bye bye. All right, friends. Sorry about that. That was my nurse calling to confirm that she'll come in and change my catheter out tomorrow. So anyway, where was we on that weather forecast? We got Tuesday done. How about jumping into Wednesday, January the 19th? Cloudy skies with morning high temperatures of 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds uh, with temperatures falling down to near 20 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Cloudy skies overnight with partly cloudy skies, partially clearing later on at overnight. 7 degrees Fahrenheit, winds north to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then for Thursday, January the 20th, partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures. During the day, we're going to have some partly cloudy skies. Highs around 21 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 6 degrees Fahrenheit, winds north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then we got Friday, January the 21st, mainly sunny skies with high temperatures of 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable. Partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures of 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable south to southeast at 4 miles per hour. And then for Saturday, January the 22nd, cloudy skies with high temperatures of 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures of 17 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast, Sunday, January the 23rd, mainly cloudy skies with high temperatures of 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be north to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Considerable cloudiness early with some decreasing in clouds later on at night. Low temperatures will be 17 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. Winds will be north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. All right. Well, all right. All right. Hey, oh, by the way, you all probably noticed that I started a stream and then I stopped the stream and restarted the stream. Well, that's because I've been having technical difficulties this morning. And so, well, there you go. Still having a little bit, getting some bleed over yet. But hey, that's just sometimes you just have to deal with what you have to deal with. Mm. Anyway, hey, it looks like it's event time, which is going to be brought to you today by Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie. That's right, Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie. Now, Jamie O'Driscoll is quite the crafty gal, and as a matter of fact, she has got stuff on sale all the time. Not only is her seasonal wreaths and crafts on sale, but she has stuff on sale that she throws up on the Facebook page, sales pages, uh, sales in St. Charles and sales in O'Fallon, uh, but all kinds of cool stuff. And I'm assuming that she places it on her Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie Facebook page also, so that you all can get an idea of the things that she's got on the market. So that's Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie on Facebook. All right. Alrighty then. The events are the ice sculpture event coming up on the 29th of September, or January, I guess that is. Not September, that would have been a few months ago. Anyway, the Fit de Calais ice carving competition, January the 29th, 2022, right here in St. Charles, basically for me and you. 10 o'clock a.m. to 3:30 p.m. in the 100 to 200 block of North Main Street. Ice carving sculptures are beautiful products built out of a 260-pound block of ice, which is dissected and reassembled into the most beautiful ice sculptures ever to be created, other than those that God has designed and made for Himself, for each and every one of us to believe in and peruse. That's right. Have you ever noticed that when it's all rainy and cold and breezy, that there are some beautiful ice creations left over in the morning? God created those ice creations for you. He did. He did. I'm serious. Anyway, I got a little bit of a chill, so that's why you see me holding my head up high with my hand on my cheek. Anyway, oh, by the way, Faisal was my heating and air conditioning company that came in today and put in my new furnace up in the attic. And boy, I tell you what, it was not the funnest game in the world. I'm telling you true. All righty. Hey, that being said, well, since how we're just going along pretty smooth, um, I don't know what song to sing right off the top of my head. Uh, bu- 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 bum, bu- dum, bu- dum, bum, bum, bu- dum, bu- bum, 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 bu- da- da- bum. I was singing a song earlier today, but I forgot what it was. And it wasn't a worm song, so it's not stuck in my head. And so, why don't we just go ahead and jump on into TV Grandpa story time for the kids? That's right. Hey, kids, it's TV Grandpa coming to you live from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. And well, it's TV Grandpa really would love to tell you a little bit of a Bible story. Today, we're going to do Jacob and Esau. And these are the bad boys. At least one of them are. Anyway, Jacob and Esau is going to be our story. And so, jump up on the couch or in the bed, wherever you rest your sleepy head. As long as there is a phone or a tablet or a television, where you can pick up your YouTube device. By golly, I'll be on and tell you a story that is twice as nice. So here we go with Jacob and Esau. Do you remember the story of Abraham and Sarah? One thing you should know about Abraham is that God made a covenant or a promise that he would have many children and that he would start many nations. And most importantly, God would be with him and he with all these nations. This promise would be passed down to every firstborn child for many years. Well, God did what he said, and Abraham had a boy named Isaac. And the neat thing is that this story is about Isaac, and he's all grown up and married to a lady named Rebecca. Now, Rebecca couldn't have children either, but Isaac had learned from his dad that if he prayed to God, he might answer his prayers. And sure enough, God answered Isaac's prayers, and his wife did become pregnant, and not just with one baby, but with twins. That's right. And do you remember your mommy having a big tummy because there was a baby growing inside? That would be Chloe for you, Oliver. That's right. Anyway, a neat thing can happen while the baby is growing. It moves. That's right. The baby moves all around inside mommy's tummy. And sometimes you can feel or see the baby moving around. Rebecca had this same feeling as all moms do when they're going to have a baby. It's just that she felt her babies moving around so much that she asked God, "Why is this happening to me?" She was worried about how they were moving inside of her. God answered, saying, "Your children are very different from one another. One of your children will lead a group of people that is stronger than the other, and the oldest child will serve the younger one." This was strange because usually, if you're the oldest child in the family, the younger brother or sister look up to them and want to do what the oldest is doing. But in this case, the older brother would work for the younger brother. When the twins were born, the first and oldest boy to be born was named Esau, and he is easy to remember because he was red and hairy all over. And right behind him came his younger brother, Jacob. Now, as the boys got older, they liked doing different things. Esau was good at hunting and loved doing things outside, and Jacob liked to stick around the home and did things on his own. Because Jacob stayed at home a lot, he learned to cook with his mom. And one day he made some of his delicious stew that everyone liked. Well, Esau had been out early in the morning hunting and was very hungry. So hungry that when he came home and smelled the stew from far away, as soon as he got home, he asked Jacob, "Quick, let me have some of your stew. I am starving." And Jacob replied, "First, give me your birthright, all that you own, from what father will give you." Wait a minute. You're probably wondering what a birthright is. Well, Jacob and Esau's family believed that the oldest child should receive double of all the things that they would have left behind after they died. This was a birthright. Things like money and the farm with all the animals. So when Jacob asked Esau for his birthright, Esau should have said, "No way. That's something special for me, and I need it to use it because every gift I receive is a gift from God." Go to sleep. Instead, Esau could only think of how hungry he was, and he said, "Yeah, sure, you can have my birthright. Just give me some food before I starve to death." Well, by choosing food over his birthright, Esau did a bad thing, and he made a decision he couldn't change, and he disappointed God by not seeing the importance of his special gift that he would get later on, and choosing a silly thing like a bowl of soup instead. Well, the story is not over yet. The next part of the story is about Jacob and the bad choices he makes. Isaac was getting older, and when he was able to see anymore, he wanted to give his oldest and favorite son Esau his blessing before he died. This blessing was the special promise that God promised to his grandfather Abraham and then to his father Isaac. Now Isaac loved the food that Esau hunted, and so he told Esau to go and hunt and prepare a special meal for him, and then he would give him the blessing. Well, Rebekah overheard Isaac talking to Esau and rushed to tell her favorite son Jacob, and she did too. And so she said to Jacob, "Your father is about to give Esau his blessings, and I want you to have it instead. You need to get 2 of our goats and bring them to me. I will prepare them just the way that Isaac likes it, and then you can take them to him, and he will give you the blessing instead." Well, Jacob replied, "But Mom, Esau is a hairy man. What if Dad touches me and realizes that I'm tricking him?" Well, his mother said to him, "Don't worry. You can wear Esau's clothes, and we'll put the goat hair on your hands and neck so that he will never know." And so they did just that. And Jacob went to see his father, pretending to be Esau. "Hello, father," Jacob said. "Hello, and who is this?" his father asked. "It is me, Esau. I have brought you the food that you wanted so that you can give me my blessing," Jacob lied. "Come closer so I can touch you, and I know that you are really my oldest son, Esau," said his father. And so Jacob went to Isaac and felt his hands and said, "You sound just like Jacob, but your hands are just like Esau. And are you really Esau?" And Jacob chose to lie again and said, "I am." So Isaac ate, and when he finished, he asked, "Come and kiss me." And when Jacob went to kiss him, Isaac smelled the clothes that he was wearing, and just to make sure, it smelled like Esau. And since Jacob was wearing Esau's clothes, his father believed that he was with Esau, and he gave the blessing to Jacob. And just as Jacob finished getting the blessing, he thought he heard Esau coming, so he quickly snuck out of the back of the tent. And just as he was walking away, Esau entered the tent with food that he had prepared for his father. His father asked, "Who are you?" "It is me, your son Esau. I am here to get my blessing, said Esau, confused. I just go to sleep. I just gave you your blessing. And Isaac started to realize he had been tricked, just like he thought. Esau started crying and yelling, Bless me too, father. There is no blessing left, said his father sadly. Esau was very upset with his brother Jacob for what he had done. So Jacob had to run away so he would be safe. Now, after Jacob ran away, he was tricked, just like he tricked his father. And he had to wait 7 years before he could be with the woman he wanted to marry. And then he was tricked with the wrong woman. What a story. Both brothers did things that they shouldn't have and made bad choices that they couldn't change. Be careful with the choices that you make. You never know how they will change your life later on. And that, my friends, was the story of Jacob and Esau, children's story. Okay, okay. Hey, that looks like it's about the end of the Shin Show. We do have the daily bread portion of the program to be brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is the daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 will be Genesis 43 through 45 and Matthew 12:24 through 50. Don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. All right, today's devotion in the daily bread portion of the program is Love's Greatest Gift. And today's reading scriptures and insights will be Isaiah 53, 1 through 6. That's where we will find love's greatest gift. Isaiah 53, 1. Who has believed our messages, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? He grew up before him like a tender shoot, and like a root out of dry ground. He had no beauty or majesty to attend to him, and nothing he has in his appearance that we should have desired him. He was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain, like one from whom people hid their faces. He was despised, and we held him in low esteem. Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering. And yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him, and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. We all, like sheep, have gone astray, and each of us has turned to our own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity for us all. And that was the daily bread portion of the program, brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Hey, Craig, go back to work. I know you're off work right now, but you, you could have been going back to work if you'd have been on break. Anyway, hey, that being said, looks like that's it for the Shen Show. We got one song for you today, and that would be "Well, goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-ba-boo. I say goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-do. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Ba-do-ba-do-do-do. All right, my friends, that's it. That's the Sheen Show in a nutshell. And so we're out of here. And as always, this here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning into the Shen Show. And as always, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me again tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here. And I hope that you will too.